Welcome back to the ASUS ROG. Ah, spider! Thank you. The DreamLeague.
Not a fan.
Spider.
Dude, that's a spider on top of the slug. Okay, you're from Australia. You've different.
Spider.
He eats them for breakfast.
He used to. But yeah, welcome back. At Finem, I took game one. We're in the middle of the first series of the evening. It was at Finem versus Escape Gaming, and I say that at Finem won, and it sounds so very simple, but it was not simple at all. Better yet, Escape looked to be winning for a better part of that game and almost here.
I thought they'd closed it already. 19-6, pushing on Rexes, or trying to at least, and then, you know, bad team fighting, and then Luna just fell behind in farm so badly that they were so far ahead.
Yeah.
There was no ancient stacks. There was no farm for Luna, it seemed. I don't know what. They took a few really bad fights, like the one with no DK ulti form at bottom. I'm just like, didn't feel like Escape were on the same page or that composed.
Yeah, and at the same time, like at Finem, I don't know, the lifestealer just wouldn't die, and then of course the demonic purge was really the game winner. You know, Thug on the OD was obviously good, but it was really those demonic purges that just kept the DK completely irrelevant, and then when he got the Aghanim Scepter, it was just over.
Yeah. Before Escape started losing team fights and losing farm on their Luna, or at least not keeping up on farm on their Luna, they were doing quite okay. And we're going to go look at the team fight where we actually thought, well, that's it. Game over. Escape Gaming wins this one. So let's start with this. Look, pause, please. 12 minutes into the game. Whoops. 12 minutes into the game, so 5-5, fairly even, but we already see that Escape Gaming has a lot of map control, and if you look at over there on the mini-map, there are 3 people of at Finem standing on the bottom lane. One's already making the move to teleport in, but the rest, this looks like a perfect setup for Escape Gaming. I mean, they're gonna win this fight, guys. Spoilers.
This initially looked like the stupidest TP I've ever seen, but yeah, at Finem had plans.
let's play.
But you could also tell that they weren't at all at the same page, because Lifestealer didn't go out immediately. He was like, I'm not feeling this. Then he gets stunned up, and Lifestealer's like, okay, I gotta go out now.
Stunned. Yapster was perfectly positioned as well, making sure that they can escape.
Lifestealer rages very late. He's already down to like 1/5 of his HP or something when he...
Yeah.
I think he might have been low already when he... I don't know.
And the IO comes in to help as well. IO had the toughest time, by the way. Some die almost every fight. They're just singled out by Quakefly every time.
Basically, this is just where they just drive off with it. This is what I'm thinking, right? They take the car, and this is where they're just gonna...
That way.
Yeah, that way. Drive right off with it. This is Escape Gaming's game now.
Yeah.
This is basically what decides the early game and pushes them into the mid game.
Yeah.
But
I was feeling good about our predictions, you know. I was like, yeah, this is... I feel like even after they lost that and went to the game, I'm like, I still feel good about my prediction, you know. Like, it felt like they should have won,
even when they started losing some of these team fights, I was still like, oh, you still got sufficient gold lead and so forth and so forth. But then the BKB on the OD and then the Lifestealer constantly being in the face of Luna was really the fact that Era couldn't do anything in these team fights. You know, there was never Glaives bouncing around because he was never able to stand his ground and fight.
We have another fight, and this is the fight where we thought, okay, at Finem, they are having a chance to come back here. It's the comeback fight. It's 19-6. This is the fight that turns it all around.
This is where Escape had their biggest lead of the pretty much the whole game, probably.
Yeah, so they find the Luna straight off. Put him under as well.
DK, very low HP. He's going to get recalled into the fight a bit later, which is bad news for him as well.
And this is the items. Pause, please. The items from her Luna. She obviously just used the Aegis. 23 minutes in. I mean, it looks... This doesn't look unhealthy at all.
He's also sitting on 2k gold, so it's not terrible by any means.
Yeah.
But
he's really like an 8k net worth Luna when you're not fighting with this money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the DK. No HP, but unable to fight.
Unable to fight, sitting there. Yeah. Something like that. I can draw.
Yeah, so the score's 19-6. It's been looking Escape Gaming's game the entire time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
they decide to take the fight. Age is already down. At Finem didn't have to use anything for that. And they fight. No Dragon Knight.
Oh, they bring the Dragon Knight.
Yeah,
the Dragon Knight's like a free kill at the end. It's a really Really weird fight for Escape.
I don't know if that was miscommunication or like...
It must have been.
I guess he just thought he could armlet toggle his way through because
Guess
Escape
he's still
decided to
trying
fight.
to.
They're thinking like, oh, even though DK is low, like we can win this fight. But OD ultimate.
But they really cannot afford the Timber Sword to run around trying to go for these supports either, because he needs to be in the fray of things and
Yeah, by the time he gets the Shadow Demon, you know, there's already 3 dead. And
There's
when it comes to Dragon Knight, I think that's
being
it.
brought in.
yeah, he
Yeah,
gets
so he's already
the
dead.
Dragon Knight, and suddenly it's just at Finem shutting the door
Yep.
on Escape.
And they do that quite successfully. Now, there were a couple of more fights after this as well. They were... there were some very messy fights. It wasn't even that at Finem at some points looked like, oh my god, this is that Finem we saw at the regionals. It was just sloppy fights from both teams. Maybe a warm-up game?
Yeah, we were talking about it, how at Finem didn't even get the best start of the fights. They didn't have the best positioning on any of them.
Yeah.
They actually misplayed a lot of things aside from the Shadow Demon. I do have to give it to him. He played extremely well. But yeah, they got into these fights really poorly, and 30 seconds later they'd still come out ahead with 3 kills or 4 kills.
Yeah. It seemed like... well, it just came together with the Shadow Demon. Maybe a ban of the Shadow Demon. We have seen a lot of Shadow Demon bans. What do you reckon?
There's
Parker?
definitely the hero of the. I agree with Jacob. It's like the hero of this game. Just the save potential, the demonic purge, comboing with the lifesteal, allowing him to just get these kills all constantly. The Luna, the DK, they were just getting kited around by the hero. I don't know. They just felt like so many of the Escape heroes were useless against the Shadow Demon. And even when they'd try and go in the OD and kill him, he'd Astral himself. Then he'd come out of the Astral. They'd gather around like, oh, we'll kill him afterwards. Nope. Then he gets banished right away by an SD. I'm just like, whoa, okay, that's not a kill anymore. Suddenly they're getting team wipes. So the SD just gave them too much.
So
too
if
much
you
utility.
are Escape Gaming, you banned out Bounty Hunter and Bat Rider in the first game for your first 2.
They have first pick next game.
They
so
they
can-
should have first pick, so they
assuming
can't
they
pick it
swap,
up
yeah.
themselves.
I mean, it's totally understandable why they would go for the